Welcome back, guys, to another week of Madden 2005. I'm going to keep this intro as short as I possibly can. We went through the preseason. We went through training camp. The quarterback, Darnay Green, went up to a 77 overall. Just going to have to take my word for it on that. And we're going to be facing the 49ers in Week 1. I will be playing Week 1. I won't be commentating it. I will commentate one of them sooner or later. I promise you. I've been crazy lately. By crazy, I mean like a lot of things going on, and things just have to slow down a little bit so I can slow it down a little bit. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the game and enjoy the rookie's debut.
We're here for another great game. Welcome to the action. I'm Al Michaels, my partner John Madden.
Now, we always talk about how a game is won or lost in the trenches. Well, when you see what this guy can do in the defensive line, you know that statement is true. He demands so much attention that it allows the other guys in the defense to make plays, and that's one of the things that makes him so great.
Kevin Barlow should see a lot of action to help give his offense a more balanced attack. The only way they're going to be successful against that defense is to keep them honest with a running game. It's definitely going to be a game of X's and O's and who has the better game plan.
Now, this is what you call excitement. Look at those guys down there. They can't even stand still.
Both teams have taken the field, and the season is about ready to get started. The Eagles are set to kick it deep.
Hamilton back to return.
It's on its way. From the 3-yard line to the 20. They're ready to go on offense for the first time.
Hamilton on the return.
It's 1st and 10. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Wayne breaks the play up in the backfield. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
2nd and long coming up here. They're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there. Crosses it out to the left. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Barlow didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Should be a beauty with two of the most talented defensive units in the league.
We all know that defense wins championships, and we'll be watching two of the best that the NFL has to offer in this one. And since both of these teams really get after the quarterback and create a lot of pressure, don't be surprised if we see a lot of taking.
An incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The defense did a great job on that series, pushing them backward. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. It's 1st and 10. The backs are lined up in an I. Pinkston, the man in motion. He gets the carry. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Westbrook didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Drops back. Pressure. Good play in the backfield by Peterson. The veteran linebacker bursts through and gets the sack.
He's always had the uncanny ability to have success in the blitz, especially when the other team least expects it.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Hand it off. Setting up play action. Perfect pass. Parrish takes him down at midfield.
Gain of 12 on the play.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
39-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 10-yard line.
Deep in their own territory. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. He shakes a defender. Brown makes the stop at the 12. 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Eight to go. The defense lines up in the nickel. They'll go with a play fake. He hits his receiver. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Passing on 1st down. Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. John, it looked like it was tipped at the very last moment by the safety.
That was a good read of the quarterback. That's what you need to do when you're playing center field.
Check two. Check two.
The backs are lined up in an I. Hamilton, the motion man. Closing in with the pass. The defense has it. An ill-advised throw that results in the interception, John.
And there's still a lot of time left to play. You know, these guys are willing to take some chances, and they'll turn them over once in a while. I'm sure this one won't affect them that much.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. The backs are lined up in an I. Westbrook. Nice play fake. Gets rid of it. Smith with the stop at the 33-yard line. Ritchie never took his eyes off that pass and brought it in for the reception.
He just makes it look too easy out there.
2nd and 4. Only one man in the backfield.
Let's get him.
Throws it. Almost picked off. Smith had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted. 2 tipped passes in a row.
Yeah, and that's an adjustment the quarterback has to make.
Akers comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. And it's on its way. Leonard kicks it through.
No problem for him. Whatever the situation, he'll approach it the same way. Cool and smooth.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 4-yard line to the 20. The Niners will start this drive from the 24-yard line.
Hamilton on the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Delta, Delta, switch.
The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box.
Here we come.
Going to the left. Brown stops the play in the backfield. Brown knifed in there and made the tackle.
When you have a cornerback who can come up and make a tackle like that, stopping or slowing down the outside run is a whole heck of a lot easier.
2nd and long.
Wide right. Come on now.
The Eagles come out of the 46. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. Hamilton makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
About 2 to go. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. If he could have checked his other receivers, he would have seen that one of the other guys was open.
And this is one of those things that he's got to improve on. He can't let open receivers miss their chance to get passes.
Number 80 sets up to run back the punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch.
32-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 35-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Only one man in the backfield. Passing on 1st down. With the throw, he just can't find a way to bring that one in. 2nd down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
Goose, Mad Dog over. What's it right?
Hand off to the tailback. The 40. Smith brings him down at the 46-yard line.
On the offense, number 7.
Andrews held him up.
The rule on the hold is you can't let your hands go to the outside of the body. If your hands do move outside, then you have to move them back in as soon as you can, or you'll get called for holding.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. This pass is incomplete. Green was under intense pressure.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Stay on him. Man, up top.
Only one man in the backfield. Pressure coming. Drill. It's batted away. That good pass rush forces the erratic pass.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
30-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 43-yard line.
First and 10.
Base.
Nickelback in this time. Gets the delayed handoff. Can't bring him down. Wayne brings him down at the 45. Not much on that play.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you talk about a disciplined defense. They stay at home and wait for the runner to come to them.
8 to go.
Watch it draw. Stay home. Stay home.
Get the call again. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
About 8 yards. Under pressure, throwing, incomplete pass. Quarterback did a good job avoiding the pass rush, but couldn't find anybody open.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
Number 80 is back to receive this kick. Here's the kick. For the 26.
28-yard line. Return for a gain of 3 yards.
It's 1st and 10. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
That's a bootleg.
Westbrook. Cooper makes the tackle at the 37. And that's a gain of about 8.
On the play.
Second and a deuce.
Watch it draw. Short bag. Short bag.
The Eagles line up in triple bunch. Rump gets right in there and brings him down. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Yeah, they got good penetration on the line. Guys flying to the ball, getting to the ball carrier, making a heck of a defensive play.
3rd and 7. With the throw, nearly intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
The quarterback can get a little excited out there at times. Maybe that's what caused him to rush the throw a bit.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
38-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 27-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box.
Let's go. Let's go.
They give it to the halfback. Dawkins records the stop at the 32. Pickup of about 5.
On the play.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Barlow in the backfield. Adams sends a man in motion. Wayne breaks the play up in the backfield, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
About 6 to go. Nickelback in this time. Pressure with the throw. Short swing pass to the running back. Barlow gets stopped short of the sticks on that play.
Loss on the play.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
27-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 44-yard line.
First and 10.
Robert. Come on now. Let's do this.
Smith comes in motion. Hand it off. Down he goes at the 48-yard line. 5-yard gain.
5-yard gain on the play.
They need 5.
Watch Z, left.
The Niners come out in a dime package. Tossing it over the middle. Incomplete. That short pass incomplete brings up a third down play. Westbrook is the deep back. Westbrook setting up play action, and he hits his target.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Westbrook fakes the handoff with the pass, and he goes out of bounds at the 20. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
And this is the fifth play of this drive. In field goal range now. They're inside the 20 and have a 3-point lead. Handed off to the back. Cooper makes the tackle at the 11-yard line. So that was a pickup of about 9. And this is the sixth play of this drive. They're within striking distance here. Again with the carry. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium.
Westbrook gets about 5 yards and the first.
The defense was taken out of their game plan on that play. No one was able to get away from their block until it was too late.
They have 7 yards to the end zone.
Let's get him. Delta, switch one. Okay.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Drops behind the line for a loss of a couple. Carter explodes across the line at the snap and then makes his way to the quarterback.
Yeah, you know, that's an important quality to have if you're going to excel as a pass rusher. Explosiveness.
So it's 2nd and goal. Only one man in the backfield. Again. Winborn is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 6-yard line. And he picks up about 4. Six yards to go for a touchdown.
Let's get him. Come on.
It's the toss to the left. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. They couldn't punch it in even though they were 1st and goal inside the 10.
When you get inside the 10, the playbook gets a lot skinnier. This time they had some decent play calls, but they couldn't get the execution.
This will be a 25-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up. Plenty of distance on that one. Good kick. The Eagles are lined up for the kickoff.
Hamilton back to return.
He got all of that one. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series.
Hamilton on the return.
It's 1st and 10. The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Throws it. Incomplete pass. So they'll have 2nd down now after the incomplete pass. Only one man in the backfield. They give it to the halfback. Wayne drags the ball carrier down behind the line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. The interior lineman, John, got off the ball very well on that play.
Yeah, and the key to stopping that kind of run is exactly that. Whoever fires off the line faster and gets better leverage is going to win those battles at the line.
So at the end of 1, the score is 6-0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. 3rd and long.
Monday!
Only one man back. Dropping back. Wrapped up, and he's tackled behind the line. The always clever veteran gets to the quarterback.
And when he gets to the quarterback, he doesn't let him get away.
They couldn't do a thing on that series other than moving backward. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
41-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 48-yard line.
It's 1st and 10.
Cover! Short bag!
The backs are lined up in an I. Green sends a man in motion. With the carry. John, one of your favorite terms right here. I'm going to use it. Boom.
Yeah, but that's worse than a boom. That kind of hit could loosen your teeth.
And they went with a run on that play.
Yeah, sure looks like this guy's going to be involved in the offense today.
They need about 3.
Switchy, come on!
Westbrook, the deep man.
Here we come!
He gets the delayed handoff. And he's taken down in the backfield by Carter. They may want to dump that play, John.
You know, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
The defense lines up in the nickel. On the delay. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. Westbrook wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch. It's 1st and 10.
Wide!
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Barlow setting up play action. Perfect throw. 2nd and short upcoming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with a play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option.
Cowboy!
They'll go from the I formation. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. Adams got the coverage he was looking for, but a great defensive effort forces the incomplete pass.
Watch the run! Here we go! Bring it, baby, bring it!
The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box.
Come on, baby, let's get him! Let's go!
Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again.
They play a very aggressive style of defense, so that'll happen a lot to an opposing offense.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
33-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
Base! Ace! Ace! Stick him! Stick him!
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Gets the call. He shakes the defender. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got popped. I'll tell you one thing, he's going to feel that in the morning.
That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
About 8 yards.
We'll go under! Set!
Hand off to the tailback. Setting up play action. Throwing. Looks like he might have had another option out there, John.
But he never saw him. He has to make better reads out there.
Watch the seam! Corner, corner! Deep out!
The Niners come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Throws it. Incomplete. Fourth down now after the incomplete pass.
87, the intended receiver on the play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
37-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 24-yard line.
It's first and 10.
Cowboy up!
They line up in the I formation. Johnson, the man in motion. Barlow. Big hit there. He was run over by a truck.
Yeah, two-ton truck pulling a trailer.
Number 54.
This appears to be of the 5-yard variety.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big that you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
Second and short. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. The 40. Great move. Big pop that time.
Boom! That is big-time football.
Barlow picks up some tough yards on the ground, and it's enough for a first down. That's his second on this drive. So they have first and 10 here. The Eagles come out with a nickel package. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 43.
Stay home! Stay home! Come on now, let's do this!
The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box. Trotter with the stop at the 46. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and headed for the sideline. Fifth play of this drive. They need 7.
I think this defense looks forward to these third-down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Hamilton didn't get enough for the first.
5-yard gain on the play.
Broom will come into this game to punt. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch. So they have first and 10 here.
Come on! Tough D!
Only one man back.
Base! Base! Want some?
The halfback, he's brought down behind the line for a short loss. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. It's second down and a long way to go.
Loose it, loose it. Right.
Drops back. Throws again. Good play in the backfield. Adams did a great job breaking through, getting there for the sack.
Yeah, it's a great play because he had to slip the blocker, then use his speed to get back there. And he just made it look simple.
After the sack, they'll be looking at third and long here. The 49ers come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. No completion there. 4th down now after they failed to connect on the pass.
Receiver on the play.
Johnson is ready to punt this one away. Here's the punt. From the 44-yard line. He picks up a few yards on the return.
Return for a gain of 6 yards.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The Eagles come out of the 46. Hand it off. Dawkins records the stop at the 36. Pulled down after a minimal gain.
They just manhandled him at the line of scrimmage. I always say that if you win the battle in the trenches, it's going to go a long way towards your winning the game.
First down marker just inside the 27.
Delta, switch one.
Barlow lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Almost a big turnover.
The quarterback felt a little pressure on that one, and it looked like he fired the ball out there before he wanted to.
Deep out. Keep it in front. Keep it in front.
The Eagles left 8 guys in the box. Broken up. He almost got to him for the sack.
Yeah, he got out of there, but it was way off because of that hit he took.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3 and out. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Raise a two. Raise a two. Raise a two.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Tosses it out to the left. Winborn gets right in there and brings him down. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. They tried to get around the corner, but nobody got fooled.
Yeah, and you got to have someone focus on the linebackers. Whether you're cracking back or blocking them, you got to find a way to seal them off when you run it to the outside.
Westbrook, the lone back. Hand it off. Winborn takes him down at the 20. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here.
Give me that pick. Just throw it over here.
The Niners come out in a dime package. Throwing. And it's caught. McMillan is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 30.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
Stretch. Loose. Ace. Set.
Smith moves in motion. Westbrook. Carter makes the play at the 31-yard line. Westbrook couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Westbrook, the defense. Parrish with the stop at the 40. Gain of 9 on the play.
Gain on the play.
Third and short.
Big play! Big play!
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Good pressure up front forces the incompletion.
And you know that the defensive coordinator loves it. And he could drop additional guys back in coverage, but still get pressure on the quarterback.
This punt will be his 7th of the day. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
33-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 26-yard line.
It's 1st and 10.
Can't go left. Sit him down.
Pressure coming. Flings it to the outside. Stopped behind the line. Loss of a couple. Looks like he's just shaken up, and we'll get the full report from Jill very shortly. Second and long coming up here.
Base! Base!
Barlow. Hurst makes the tackle at the 26. Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. The defense lines up in the nickel. Adams sends a man in motion. Throws it right to him. Nice read, finding the receiver who is in single
Gain
coverage.
of 18 on the play.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Watch a bootleg.
Come out of the nickel. Surveying the field. With the throw, this one falls incomplete. The defender was positioned perfectly to get to that ball.
When you're playing safety, it's your job to watch the field and see where the ball is going. See where you have to be. He made the play that time, and it was a beauty.
2-minute warning coming up.
Wide, wide. Mike, cover, Mike.
With the pass, and the catch is made. He found a soft spot on the defense and was right there to make the catch.
The thing about a pass like that is it cuts down on the time the defender has to react to where the ball's heading.
Ball on their own 49. 6th play of this drive. 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, and you can't win if you can't convert third downs.
Come on. Contain.
Drops back. Passing right. He finds his man. Lloyd makes his 2nd catch for a 1st down on this drive. They're going to go with a no huddle. Going to the air on 1st down. Gets the pass off. And it's caught. The 20. Dawkins makes the play at the 11.
Gain of 30 on the play.
Passing on 1st down. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Battle didn't have much room to do anything with that.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Under pressure, throws it. This one falls incomplete.
This is just a beautiful play to force the incompletion. I mean, he gets up high, and he turns what could be a touchdown into a heck of a defensive play.
3rd and short, and with timeouts left, they might just try to pound this one up the middle and pick up the 1st down.
Come on now. Let's do this. Use it. Set. Hut. Tiger out.
Pushes it out to the left. Good play in the backfield by Brown. That play wasn't going anywhere except backward.
I'll tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
And we'll see if the kicker can come through with a field goal here in the first half. Peterson lines up for the field goal to try to put them on the board for the first time in the game. And it's up. He had plenty of room to spare. The 49ers are now down by 3.
San
Niners are ready to kick this one off.
Burke back deep to
They'll return this one. From the 12-yard line. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive.
Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice for a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
1st and 10.
Get ready. Get ready.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. Perfect throw. Winborn dishes out punishment at the 32-yard line. Mitchell picks up about 6 after that catch. I'm sure they'll be going to the air as long as they have the ball. Just over a minute still to go. Philadelphia calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining. About 4 to go.
Ace, ace.
The Eagles come out with 4 wide receivers lined up tight. And he hits his target. Cooper makes the play at the 42. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body.
That's right.
He's worked very hard to improve his
Bring it.
pass catching,
Bring it.
and I think he's become one of the best out there.
Going in the air on 1st down. Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. Green found the single coverage he wanted. He just couldn't get it in there.
Hey, I don't think these guys are done trying to get closer, so the defense better be ready or they could be down by even more. I'll tell you, if that happens, I sure wouldn't want to be a player in that locker room at halftime.
Only 1 man in the backfield. Throwing. And it's complete. McMillan takes him down at the 47. Green will be facing a 3rd down now after that pass nets 6. It's 3rd down and 4 to go. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. With the pass, incomplete pass. Winborn was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up. The coverage team needs to play more disciplined on this punt because you don't want to give the other team any momentum going into the half. They have to stay in their lanes.
Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
35-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 16-yard line.
They'd need a big play here if they want to have any shot at scoring before the half.
1st and 10. They'll go from the I formation. Sees the handoff. Jones records the tackle at the 17-yard line. Short gain on that burst through the middle, maybe half a yard.
I don't think I'd call that run a burst. That was more of a limp up the middle.
And this should be the last play of the half. We've reached the halfway point. Quite a contest to this point with the score. Philadelphia 6, San Francisco 3. Here are the halftime stats as we get set for the second half kickoff. Just about ready for the second half as they line up for the kickoff.
Burt back deep to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 8-yard line. Philadelphia is up by a field goal.
Burt on the return.
John, we talked about it earlier. Each of these defenses has done an excellent job so far.
Yeah, that's what you expect from these two defenses going head-to-head. Not a lot of offensive scoring, but this is a great game.
Set. Watch your right.
Loses one tackle. You could hear the collision up here.
He's feeling it right now. Either that or he's numb all over. And that's worse.
They're going to keep testing this rushing defense.
The guy seems to get stronger every time he touches the ball.
Ball on their own 27.
Offset strong. Cowboy up. Come on, let's go. Set.
Nickelback in this time. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
The Eagles line up with two backs behind the quarterback. Plummer with the tackle at the 29. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. It's 1st and 10. Barlow lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Tosses it right. The 40. Lewis is the guy who's there to bring it down at the 48. He showed some nice moves on that run.
The offensive line dominated the defensive line there, and they sprang the runner.
Ball on their own 48.
What?
Only one man in the backfield. Barlow was dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. Barlow couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
2nd and long coming up here.
Here we come. Keith. Switchy, come on.
The Eagles come out to the 46. Trotter records the tackle at the 47. Beasley was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Barlow, the lone back. Adams sends a man in motion. Drops back. Guns it left side. And the catch is made. He was able to hit his target, picking up the first in the process.
And that's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback delivering the pass quickly.
And this is the 5th play of this drive.
Get in there.
They're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there. Dropping back. Pressure. The quarterback gets dragged down. Jones got good penetration, and that led to the sack.
Yeah, and he needed to throw it away or make something happen by himself. But right there, he just went down.
They have to reach the 30 to convert.
Drill. Switch it, come on.
The Eagles come out on the 46. Closing in with the throw. Incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
The guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
7th play of this drive.
Give me that pick. Let's throw it over here. Rebound. Set. Go long. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Pumps. Gets the pass off.
The pass falls
This one falls incomplete. It's tipped away by the cornerback.
That's a good job of reading and timing the play so the receiver can't make the catch.
Broom will come in now to punt it away. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch. It's 1st and 10.
Fire out. Fire out. Robber. Robber. Delta, switch one.
They line up in the I formation.
Hut. Hut.
Westbrook. Great fake. The pass. Incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd down after the pass falls incomplete.
Base. Base. Fire out. Lucky. Lucky. Set. Follow,
Green
follow.
sends a man in motion.
Hut. Hut.
Gets rid of it. He finds his man. It's free. He was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your decleater. That's what happened there. He unloaded, and he got a decleater.
The defense came up with that one.
He thought he had it, then boom, it was gone.
So we have 1st and 10 here. And we'll take a few looks to determine whether the ball came out before the knee was down.
The key thing here is that the ball started to come out before his knee was down. If it did, then it should be counted as a fumble.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned. No time will be charged to Philadelphia.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't use them, they go to waste.
Base. Base. Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
This one is handed off. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. Ritchie couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Set. Over.
Owens goes in motion.
Offset strong. Hut. Hut.
He tucks it away. Big hit on the ball carrier.
And when you talk about getting unloaded on, that's what happened here. He just got unloaded on.
Strong right. Strong right. Set. Hut.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throws it. Incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down.
The intended receiver on the play.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
34-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 30-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Only one man back. Adams sends a man in motion.
Hut. 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 Hut.
Now that's a stiff arm. Diving tackle to bring him down. They went with a running play.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Right. 7 yards to go. The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box. They'll get it again. Solid hit. Just crunched him.
And the thing is, when you get hit like that, it's like having a bumblebee in your helmet. You just can't get rid of it.
He was fortunate to get anything on that play.
And that's a tribute to their strength and conditioning coach. These guys spend almost as much time in the weight room as they do on the field. And you see it pay off when a guy can turn a play that looks like a sure loss into a play for a couple of yards.
Adams with a man in motion.
Dead ball.
Penalty marker down
Don't
the
start on
field.
the offense. Number 68. Still third
Nails
down.
was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Throwing. And he can't find a way to keep possession. John, he rushed that throw.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. From the 39-yard line. And he can't make anything happen on that one, John, as they tackle him immediately.
And that's because the guys on the outside were able to get downfield quickly.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Raise a two.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Green sends a man in motion.
Down to switch one.
Aimed it off to the back. Rump makes the stop at the 49. So that was a pickup of about 9.
On the play.
One yard to go. The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback. Dropping back. Throws out to the left. He finds his man. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Nice play fake. Has room. Parrish with the tackle at the 35-yard line. Good run after the catch, John.
That's what can happen if the pass is on time and on target.
They'll have to get the ball inside the 31 to convert for the first down. Westbrook, long setback. Goes the short pass to the right side. Owens is the recipient on that one, his 3rd reception of the game. They'll have to get the ball inside the 31 to convert for the first down. Flings it to the outside. The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
This will be his 11th punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
31-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 9-yard line.
Inside their own 20.
Robber.
Barlow in the backfield.
Hut.
He'll pass on first down. Under pressure, gets the pass off, almost got it. He makes a great play by breaking the pass.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. And he lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Come on now, let's do this. Watch a bootleg.
Barlow, the lone setback.
Hut. Check two. Check two. Hut.
Looking for room. Jones holds him down behind the line. They wind up in reverse. That's a good push in the middle of the line.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are. If the defense gets that much penetration, you're going to go backward.
Here's a 3rd and long situation.
Watch it underneath.
The defense really bears down on 3rd down.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Adams did a good job reading the coverage, but couldn't get it there. Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for. So they have 1st and 10 here. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Get up, B. Get up.
Westbrook. Peterson with the tackle at the 39. He might have gotten a yard or 2.
That guy got knocked around by that defense. He needs a little protection from his linemen.
They'll have to get the ball inside the 31 to convert for the 1st down. The backs are lined up in an I. Parrish makes the play at the 31. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
He just exploded towards the marker that time. That was a big-time run.
1st and 10.
He left. Wide.
Green using split backs. Green with a man in motion. They'll go with the run once again. Adams makes the tackle at the 29-yard line. That run didn't get them much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
They'll convert for the 1st down if they can get the ball inside the 21. Green sends a man in motion. Westbrook. Winborn whacks the ball carrier at the 28-yard line. He's a tackling machine out there. He now has 9. Takes it up the middle, picks up less than a yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
5th play of this drive, within scoring distance. The 49ers come out in a dime package. Pressure, throwing short to his left. Incomplete pass. So the pass is batted down at the line.
Here's the thing. If you can't get to the quarterback, then you get your hands up. And that's exactly what he did.
He's one of the best in the league, John, but it's a little surprising to see him in from this distance. The kick is up. Clearly not the result he was looking for. Two minutes left in the quarter. Stopped behind the line, lost a couple. Beasley was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Only one man back.
Hut. Hut.
Gets the handoff on the delay. Wayne is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 35-yard line. And John, they're still trying to move the ball on the ground.
This is a tough physical team that likes to run the ball in just about any situation. When you can run the ball consistently, it really wears down the interior line, and it helps to slow down those pass rushers.
The Eagles come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off. Mitchell brings him down at the 46. Excellent recognition by the receiver, reading the coverage and adjusting his route accordingly.
Option routes are receiving routes designed to take advantage of the coverage. It's up to both the receiver and the quarterback to make the same read. If the receiver reads zone, but the quarterback reads man, you can see passes going right to defender.
Adams with a man in motion. Another run. Barlow couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
2nd and 10.
Base. Base. Here we come.
The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box. Again with the run. Simon makes the tackle at the 49-yard line. He tried to move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
Third and 7 coming up here. Barlow lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Let's do this. Hut. Hut.
With the throw. Perfect pass. Mitchell makes the stop at the 24. Great play there by Hamilton.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
7th play of this drive. They're in field goal range. Only one man in the backfield. Gives the ball off. Hurst takes him down at the 24-yard line. They went back to the run on that play.
That just goes to show you that the coach trusts the guy to hang on to the ball.
Just a field goal separates these two teams as we move to the 4th quarter with the score. Philadelphia 6, San Francisco 3. The Niners have the ball in field goal range, down by 3 as we get set to begin the 4th. And this is the 8th play of this drive, and they need about 9. The Eagles come out in a nickel package. He just unloaded on him.
Boom! Now that is what football's all about.
Good gain for the offense here in the 2nd half.
This is one of those guys who seems to play better as the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. So I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
9th play of this drive. They need 5.
Get up, D, get up.
So they're now inside the 20 and down by 3. Rolling. This pass is incomplete. The safety makes a nice play getting to the ball and tipping it away.
Yeah, he made the play when really the receiver should have had it. Moving to meet the ball is something that some receivers don't do well.
Peterson can tie this game up if he can put it through. And it's on its way. It's good. John, another tight game that figures to go right down to the wire.
Yeah, both of these teams have won some battles today, but the war has yet to be decided. One team will step up and make the play, and that's going to decide the winner.
The Niners are set to kick it deep.
Back deep to
Sends it sailing. From the 14. Brings free of the defender. And that'll be his 3rd touchback of the game.
on the return.
First and 10.
Delta, switch one. Base, base. Head right, head
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Throwing. And this pass is completed. McMillan records the stop at the 43. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Check 2.
The 49ers come out of a nickel package. Loses the defender. Breaks away from the tackler. So that play goes for about 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go.
Switch one.
Westbrook is the deep back. Green sends a man in motion.
Bring it.
Westbrook. Smith with the tackle at the 49-yard line. Gain of about a yard.
On the play.
Third and 4.
Right. Strong right.
Green with a man in motion.
Raise a 2. Raise a 2.
Throws it. And he hits his target.
Smith
Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
5-yard gain on the play.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Green sends a man in motion. And he'll get the call. Smith takes him down at the 43. Gain of 2.
2 on the play.
That first down marker just inside the 35. Westbrook, the lone setback. Hands it off to the back. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, with how hard he just got hit, he's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball.
Pickup of about 5. Seventh play of this drive. They need about 3. Westbrook, the lone back. With the pass, and he makes the grab. Plummer records the stop at the 29-yard line. Green has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens, you get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. And they find themselves in scoring range. They come out of the nickel. Pinkston goes in motion. He'll get the call again. Engelberger brings him down at the 27. Westbrook continues to assert himself with a running game. About 8 yards.
He left. Short bag. Short bag. Here we go.
The Eagles line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. On the carry. And he just got level.
Yeah, you know that whole deal about what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Well, the unstoppable force won that one.
10th play of this drive, within scoring distance. The 49ers come out in a dime package. With the pass, he had another receiver who was open.
He's got to do a better job of reading the defense and going through his progressions. You can't lock in on one guy and try and force it to him. He has to know that other guys in the offense can make plays out there too.
So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. The kick is up. Through the uprights and good. The Eagles leading in the game, but not by much. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Hager will be kicking off.
Hamilton back to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick.
This is just how the coach likes to play it. Keep it close until the end, then put something together with your last drive to come away with the win. Now it's up to the offense to close this one out.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The Eagles come out with 8 guys in the box. Hands it off. Lou brings him down at the 37. Gain of 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Ball on their own 37. The Eagles come out in a nickel package with the pass, completed pass to the wide receiver, and he picks up about 4.
4 on the play.
About 4 to go.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
Brown makes the stop at the 46. Chose to run that one outside, and it worked perfectly. 1st down.
Usually on runs like that to the outside, it's a receiver and a tight end who makes a good block to get you those yards.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Only one man back. Barlow. Lou gets right in there and brings him down. Lost some valuable yardage on that run through the middle.
He's got to look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there in the middle, he's got to look for the cutback lane or bounce it out looking for a little more room to the outside.
Adams with split backs. Shepard stops him for negative yardage. He laid a good hit on him there for his 5th tackle of the game.
They're not just going to give up on the run, no matter how ineffective it is.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Barlow, the deep back. Closing in, and he's brought down in the backfield. Simon gets to him in a hurry.
And he really overpowered the blocker that time. He's a big, big, strong man.
Number 80, back to return. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
30-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 32-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Hands it off. Great fake. Passing right. This one falls incomplete. That touch pass had very little touch, John.
And there are times to make throws like that. Times to zing it. He just made the wrong choice.
Watch a bootleg.
Westbrook, the lone setback. Green with a man in motion. Pressure coming with the pass, and it's intercepted. Obviously looking for them to go to the air. The defense was right in position to intercept that throw.
Great play, great execution. Now that's what defense is all about.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Barlow in the backfield. Trotter pulls him down at the 34-yard line. And that was a gain of 7.
On the play.
First down marker is just inside the 32. 46 defense in this time. Great play in the backfield by Trotter. The offensive linemen are just getting manhandled out there. That's the 4th sack they've given up. Nine yards to go. Barlow, the lone back. With the throw. Incomplete pass. Good pass. He just couldn't handle it.
Receiver on the play.
Broom is trying to pin them close to their goal line. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
37-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 4-yard line.
It's first and 10.
Here we go. Stay home. Stay home.
Crosses it left. Westbrook. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Westbrook couldn't find an opening, was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
They line up in the I formation. Smith in motion.
Mad dog over.
Handed off to the back. Adams with the tackle at the 6-yard line. Westbrook is closing in on 100 yards rushing. Eight to go.
Come on, y'all know what they about to do. Come on.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Looking upfield. Parrish stops him at the 17-yard line. A very well drawn up play.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
It's first and 10.
Come on now. Let's do this. What's up? Get up, B. Get up. Set. Hut. 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 Drill, switch it. Come on. Hut. 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 Hut.
Gets the toss to the left. Westbrook. Big pop that time.
You want someone there to tell you to watch out because he just got decked.
1 yard gain on that play. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Bring it.
Westbrook, the deep man.
Lucy.
Winborn drags the ball carrier down behind the line. They lose a bunch on that tackle.
Yeah, he shot through the line almost untouched and made a great tackle on the back.
Ball on their own 14. Sixth play of this drive. 2-minute warning coming up. Ball on their own 14. And this is the sixth play of this drive. 2 minutes to the final gun. The 49ers come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Off to the fullback. Smith makes the stop at the 18-yard line. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead. I bet the defensive coordinator is telling his guys on the sidelines to get ready, because it'll be up to them to stop any comeback attempt and hold on for the win.
The Niners couldn't maintain possession of the ball on their last punt return. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
33-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 47-yard line.
The quarterback's going to be the guy making this thing happen. He should realize that there's still a lot of time left, knowing it's only a field goal they need. As long as he can move them down the field quickly and avoid 3rd and longs, they'll have a chance to at least tie this thing.
Adams with a man in motion. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. A little behind, but he has it. Adams will add only about 1 yard to his numbers with that completion. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line. Throwing. And the catch is made. That pass was a wobble.
Yeah, that was an ugly-looking pass, but I'll tell you, it got them the first down they needed.
They want to hurry it up here. The pass on the first down. They got to him just as he released the ball. He got nailed just as he threw it.
You're not going to get too many passes off when the defense gets in your face like that.
Watch it draw. Short bag.
Barlow, the lone setback. With the pass, he finds his man. That guy did a great job bringing the ball in.
That receiver has it all. He can run and catch with the best of them. The defense better make sure that they have him covered.
With the throw, right to him. Trotter pulls him down at the 17. Throwing on first down. Throwing. On the money. Touchdown, San Francisco. He tossed the ball to the receiver for the touchdown.
The receiver ran a perfect route, and he turned around just in time to see the ball and make the catch.
Peterson comes in for the extra point. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. The Niners find themselves up by a small margin. Number 80. He's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. The 49ers are lined up for the kickoff. Going with the squib kick. This kick goes out of bounds. And there's a flag on the play.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. Number 1.
A mistake by the kicker on that one.
Special teams play like that doesn't seem so special.
The quarterback trying to get his team closer here on first down.
And it's every quarterback's dream to drive his team down and throw the touchdown that brings him back. I'll tell you, he wants nothing more than to do that right here.
Throws it. And it's caught. Good read finding the single coverage in the secondary.
They need some points fast, so they might come out in a no-huddle. You can do no-huddle offense at any point in the game to change the momentum and limit the defensive substitution.
Great play in the backfield by Young. Young uses his speed to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, he's got some great moves, and he combines that with a very quick first step.
Under pressure with the pass, and he lets it slip out of his grasp. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Westbrook, the lone back, gets it away fast. McMillan pulls him down at the 32-yard line. Changing the play now. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. They go for it and don't make it.
That was a conversion the offense needed. They have to be disappointed, and it's worse because now the other team has the ball. Now with little time left, a rushing play should be a good call here.
Adams with a man in motion. Beasley. Jones makes the stop at the 34-yard line. Just about a 3-yard gain.
They've got the lead in the ball, so they should just be calling dive plays to run out the clock.
It's second down and 8 to go.
Fire side.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Don't left.
Hands it off to the fullback. They'll bring him down at the 37-yard line. Gain of 2. Five yards to go.
Lucy. Set. Hut.
He gets the carry. Philadelphia calls a timeout. They have no timeouts left. That third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
I think they'll punt here with not much time left in the game.
A good high punt is the best bet, so they can't get a good return on it.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
33-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 26-yard line.
Time for just one last heave to the end zone.
The defense cares about only one thing here. They can't let the ball cross the goal line. And if the ball's in the air, they just have to knock it down instead of trying to pick it off.
Dropping back. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. This one falls incomplete. So this could be the last play of the game. Looking for the long completion down the left side. Incomplete. And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is San Francisco 13, Philadelphia 9. A fairly low-scoring game with less than a touchdown, separating these two very well-coached teams.
Well, that was kind of a shitty game. Darnay Green did not look good. A quarterback rating of a 41.5. This is back when they rated quarterbacks on a 158.3 scale, not a 0 to 100. I don't know when they changed that. I think they changed it maybe when they, over this past season, when they allowed players to pretty much wear any number and also increased the games to, or the weeks to 18. 157 yards, no touchdowns because there was only one touchdown in the entire game. Interception, 17 out of 42, 40% completion, sacks 4 times. He had a terrible game. That's not a good look. I'm not proud of that. He needs to, he definitely needs to improve. Otherwise, I will be already trying to look to move on from him. But yeah, it's one game. He's a rookie. It's not looking good, but I'm expecting improvement. I'm definitely expecting improvement. Now see, he is a 77 overall now. We also have the Andy Hall backing him up. And the Calvin Brandon. All I can say is I know a good quarterback when I see it, and I mean, based on that performance, I would definitely question whether he really is good. But I would still try to be fair and give him at least a few games to give a more accurate evaluation of him. Now, what I was liking is that he's a complete opposite of another certain number 11 that used to be an Eagle, and that he's not really holding on to the ball for so long. That is a positive trait, that he's not holding on to the ball for so long, and he's actually quick throwing it. The downside is he's not making good decisions while doing it. In some instances, I was asking, is he throwing the ball too quickly? Is he just throwing it to the first guy he sees? So, might have to do with the fact that his awareness is at a 76. Yes, but he has the highest awareness on the team. He doesn't have a lot of throw power, so that also could be a problem. But he has a lot of throw accuracy. He's an accurate quarterback, so if we could just get his throw power up. I mean, right now he's more like a young Phillip Rivers probably, with not a lot of throw power and more accuracy than anything. But you can get by in the league with low throw power as long as you have timing and accuracy. And that was one of my major criticisms of a real Eagles quarterback in Jalen Hurts. He doesn't have the arm, but he also doesn't really have the timing and the accuracy consistently. So that's going to be it for this episode. I'm not going to rant on for too much longer. Next episode, what you're going to be expecting is we're going to simulate the season in between episodes. So, or better yet, depending on how the season goes, we'll have one more game at the very least next episode. Depending on how the season's going, the next game we're probably going to watch is probably going to be a late season game. So it's probably going to be a Week 17 game or a playoff game next episode. We'll just have to wait and see. I'll see you guys next week.